Hi, church family. Ever wondered what a studio looks like when you're trying to put on services from your church? Well, here it is. This is what it looks like here at the moment, and we're delighted to be able to still worship together, even if it's not in the best manner possible. It's Monday, it's Holy Monday of Passion Week, and during this day, during this last week of Jesus' life, before he is crucified, before he rises from the dead, a couple of things happen. He's staying in Bethany, which is just a couple of miles away from Jerusalem. And so as he's heading back towards Jerusalem with his disciples, he sees a fig tree and it's flowering. So he thinks there's some figs on it. When he gets there, it's barren. And to the surprise of his disciples, he curses that tree. Now that seems kind of odd and out of place, but we're going to see later in the week why that was so important. The other thing that happens is when he gets to the temple, he sees things he doesn't like. Let's pick up the gospel account right here. On reaching Jerusalem, Jesus entered the temple courts and began driving out those who were buying and selling there. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the benches of those selling doves, and would not allow anyone to carry merchandise through the temple courts. As he taught them, he said, "Is it not written, 'My house will be called a house of prayer for all nations'? But you have made it a den of robbers." Now Jesus takes two different passages from the Old Testament about himself and he puts them together. The first one is Isaiah 56:7. He says, "My house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations." Worship is about praying with an honest heart, not one seeking profit, not one distracted by the things of the world. He says, "But you have made it a den of robbers." And he's quoting Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 11 there, where people have left the idea of true and pure worship, and they've sullied it, they've kind of dirtied it by thinking about making money, by thinking about making connections, by thinking about anything that gets in the way of true worship. So Jesus wants to reorient us. He wants us to come back to a place we're worshiping him with our heart, our mind, our soul, and our strength. And I pray that you would help him to cleanse anything in your heart that gets in the way of your true worship. I hope you have a great rest of the week. I look forward to talking to you soon. God bless.